Hello, and welcome to a Thursday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword, best day of the week. Today we're going to do Thursday, November 14th, 2024 crosswords. Go for that 57-day streak. Here's your spoiler alert for the Thursday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini is always free to play. All right, let's do it. Word. This is Acura. Ends well. Page, I guess. Peak. Icon. Squid? No. Squad goals. Pearls. Shy. This might be Squid Game or something, but it doesn't quite work. Squid Game is coming out. I said words. It's only 1,077. Pages is very gettable there. Squad goals. It's very current. I wonder how. I mean, people probably don't really go back through the mini archives as much, but if you're watching this video in 20 years, are people still saying squad goals? Seems unlikely. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Thursday Daily Grid, which is by Matthew Faiella today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Thursday is the tricky themed puzzle, so that's why I call it the best day of the week. You gotta figure out the trick. Anyway, let's see what Matthew Faiella has in store for us. Let's get into it. Blank Posadas. King Julian of Madagascar is a lemur. Titular horror movie town is Amityville. Temporary defeat. Okay. Care. Game show billed as the world's largest obstacle course. Like the majority of products at Asian Mart. I was gonna say Korean, but it's Asian, I guess. Element between bromine and rubidium. Captivate. So this is Krypton? Recant an opinion. Out of my way. Maybe it's not Krypton. Bromine is a diatomic. Quickly throw together. Blank Rogers is Steve Rogers, right? Captain America. Blocks in a bar is ice, maybe? Certain bribe. Donor kebab. Car freshener scent. 9 probably. Check for a flat question mark. And feet. Region of the brain is a lobe. A ways away is afar. Brits may refer to them as boozers. Okay. Iron-rich blood molecule is heme. Failed to mention is omit. Captivate is hook. That makes sense. I see. Oh, this is rent, like kind of a flat. Feet. Okay. This is tofu. Pubs slap together. Motor coaches question mark. This is a kickback. Something's happening here. Blanket de blank. Recant an opinion, right? Okay. Drop precipitously. Blank of Adele. Offerings from pubs. Maybe it's ales. This is tank, I guess. Went all out. Feature of many an aged cheese is a rind. Motor coaches. Okay. Bird with a harsh cry. Those who apply themselves question mark. Years in Uruguay. Años. Tree mentioned in the witch's brew rhyme in Macbeth. Okay. Went all out. Something wild. Pay attention to is probably heed. Trait of a courageous person. Smooth barked shade tree. The beech, the birch. This is backbone. I see. I think there's a back in this black square here, maybe. The outback here. There's a back here also. Does it work here? Set back here. And back pedal. Okay. Didn't hold back. Before is air. Pay attention to his heed. Classic dog name Fido. Maybe. Heraldic animal. Lion, maybe. Red carpet attire. Is there another back here? This is fullback. Blot is a Tadob. Soup, salad. This is SFO. Order of the British Empire. Move famously performed by Surya Bonali. This is a backflip. So we've got a back here also. So there should be a back here. Which we do have one. There should be a back here. Name tag question mark and levels in a ring. This is KOs. So they're not symmetrically placed. Hit rock album of 1980 depicted 3 times by this puzzle. Increased dramatically. Okay. Blade seen on the Angolan flag. Hyperactive. This is slow-mo. Torso of Adele, I guess. Backless gowns. Whom Count Von Count is a parody of. Oh, backless dress. Dracula. Count Von Count, famously from Sesame Street. Retrace one step. Tim Tebow's a back trace. This is a J. Job seekers. It's just beach, right? You race. Machete. This is something back. Back in black. I see. There's the theme. This is manic, probably. Pet welfare org is SPCA. These are BMWs. Sob is to whale. You leap. You leap is an dramatic increase. Consumed gladly is 8 up. Exactly is to a T. What to expect when you're expecting a baby. Big Ben, e.g. Make some noise, just yell. Or with division or number. Bit of Halloween decor is a skull. This is a bell. Sell. Okay. Call it a bakery. Next. Name tag. This is toxic. Estee is a direction. Erie, Great Lakes. And escape. Right. There is a back here, right? Motor coaches. Backseat drivers. Stand back. Okay. It's probably Vo. Wipeout. Care. Yeah, under your care. Alright. We've got back in black, and the reason that they aren't symmetric is because it's only 3 times, because the revealer didn't need the back in black. I kind of get it. Back in black is long enough that it sort of has to be a themer, but you didn't have to do it that way, to be fair. You could have put them in 4 symmetric squares that didn't include the one that was symmetric to this, but okay, that's just nitpicking. Outback, backseat drivers, didn't hold back, backbone, full back, and backless stress. Downs we have setback, backpedal, kickback, backtrack, stand back, and backflip. And then we've got the... You know, I always like puzzles like this. In fact, I wrote one for the Wall Street Journal last year called where we had a bunch of shots in black squares. So it's called shot. I mean, the idea was it was shot in the dark. But one of my shots was actually part of the revealer. So, you know, if we had a black square and then in black as the revealer. But that's not how it's... Matthew Faiella has chosen to do the revealer today. That's okay. Yeah, I like stuff like this. I like making use of black squares in unexpected ways. I like rebuses. This is kind of both. And you know, on a Thursday, you have to be suspicious about sort of everything. I was even suspicious about this top square, which is a cheater square. It doesn't, if you make it a white square, you don't affect the word count. But last did seem fine, so then wasn't too suspicious of that anymore. But basically, you shouldn't put anything in on a Thursday that you're not sure of. And then anything you're not sure of, you should question. But I liked it. I enjoyed it. Probably played about average for a Thursday. It's playing very easy for most people. I don't know how many people that is. I played slower, so let's see how the stats change. 3/4 of people, 4 people have gone so far. 3 have solved faster. 3 have solved much faster than Thursday time. I solved slower than my average Thursday time. So maybe I'm the outlier here. I thought it was about average, frankly, but who knows. Anyway, let's move on to the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. There's a link in the description below. PlusWord's free to play. British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Strikes with an open hand. That could be slaps. We had slap in the other puzzle. Religious splinter groups are sects. Blank Ashley, Homework Company. Aston Martin, it's British. Irritate, could be something like peeve. More cunning could be slyer. Laura Ashley, yeah, that all looks good. So PLOT and where can we get some information? Okay, so we could have an I and we could have a Y. Pilot. Yeah. We got 4 letters today. So, you know, of course it could be something like plots. I mean, it can't because there's an S and, you know, the O isn't in the middle, but if it was a vowel, it couldn't be a Y. All right. Let's end as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle. We're trying to make 4 groups of 4. Go for like a 3-day streak or something like that. Yeah. Let's see what we got here today. Mustard, Wing Wednesday, Worcestershire, Colonel, Tartar, Lemon, Minion, Calculus, Canary, Addition, Plaque, Extension, Pharaoh, Cavity, and Annex. Okay, so what do I see? I see sauces. Okay, why didn't I do mustard? Because I also see things that are yellow, or shades of yellow, maybe. Lemon, canary, potentially mustard. Calculus, plaque are synonyms, actually. Cavity, dental problems. Tartar, okay. Sorry, I don't know why I did kernel there. Kernel mustard, though. So these are like dental problems. Extension, annex, addition, and wing are building ways to grow your building. Oh, minions are yellow. That's what I was thinking. But okay, what is Pharaoh gonna be? Pharaoh Colonel? Wednesday? American Pharaoh won Kentucky Derby, although I think not spelled like this. So what could Pharaoh be? Oh, maybe these are words that are... Yeah, okay. These are words where you don't pronounce every letter. Colonel, Pharaoh, Wednesday, and Worcestershire. Wing, addition, extension, annex, and then minion, lemon, canary, and mustard are things that are yellow. I mean, my favorite one is clearly this one. Let's try this one first. Words that seem longer written than spoken. Okay, yeah, this looks like colonel. This looks like Pharaoh. This looks like Wednesday. And this looks like Worcestershire. But it's Colonel, Pharaoh, Wednesday, and Worcestershire. Cool. I like that. This is probably green, isn't it? Extension, wing, annex, and addition seems like it should be yellow, though. Let's just try this one. Is it blue? It is blue. Is this one green? Oh, you know, it might be yellow because they're yellow. Should have actually guessed that. After I clicked it, I thought about it. This is the green one. Building add-ons. Yeah, it's true. If I were making a yellow clue, I mean, if I were making a clue that was things that are yellow, I would make it yellow. So that was gettable. Average connections today. Fifth, the players made no mistakes. 2/3 solve rate. Playing average. This is 98 out of 99. Just need to flip those two. Yeah, so I'm guessing the sauces was the real red herring today, because there's Worcestershire, tartar, maybe wing sauce, and then like mustard. So that it would be one from each category. That's my favorite kind of misdirect. Condiments, lemon. Okay. Kernels, not associated with teeth. This is just... Oh, okay. Maybe like the kernel of your tooth, but it's not spelled like that. Unexpected pronunciations. Yeah, that's almost right. Mustard, tartar, lemon, canary. No. This, I think, is people thinking things that are yellow. It's AI-generated explanations. Mustard, kernel. Kernel's not really a yellow thing, again. Other than kernel mustard, you know. Yeah, this I think is the intended misdirect. Mustard's wing sauce, Worcestershire, and tartar. But, alright. This sauce misdirect, condiment misdirect, is the most common mistake. So this is actually more common than any correct answer. Yeah, should have realized the yellow things would be yellow. Didn't figure it out in time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you tomorrow for some Friday puzzles. See you then.